new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street at a heartbreak hotel, where you know you'll be so lonely, baby, so cold and lonely. You'll make me so lonely, you wanna die. Well, though it's always crowded, where you still can find some room. Well, for broken-hearted lovers to cry away their gloom and make it so, we'll make it so lonely, baby, so cold and lonely. You'll make me so lonely, I wanna die. Now the bed's tears keep flowing and the desk clock's dressed in black. Well, they've been so long on Lonely Street, never look back. Make it so lonely, baby, so cold and lonely. We'll make it so lonely, you wanna die. Well, now if your baby leaves you and you got a tale to tell, well, just take a walk down Lonely Street to a heartbreak hotel, where you know you'll be so lonely, baby, so cold and lonely. You'll make me so lonely, I wanna die. Well, now since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street at a heartbreak hotel, where you know we'll be so lonely, baby, so cold and lonely. You'll make me so lonely, I wanna die.
Hi, I'm Henry Darby-Cook and welcome back to Music Extra. I'm now with OJ Lewis. How's it going?
It's nice to be here. Thank you.
Yeah? Well, we've had you on before. It's been a little while since we last saw you. What have you been up to?
Well, recently I've just been doing a few gigs. I did Swansea Summer Ball.
Okay.
And a couple fringe festivals around by my area and carnivals around by my area up in Mid Wales.
Awesome.
And so that's it. And I've been trying to get some recording done with my EP recently as well.
Awesome.
So that's getting there slowly. I started that last summer.
How do you find that process, like that creative process?
It's like it goes, in one day you can do so much, but then you're waiting 3 months for that next day to get there when you're, when you're struck with that sort of moment again where you feel like you can do so, like when you feel again like you can do so much in one day, you know, because like all of a sudden you're feeling creative, and then it suddenly hits you. You're writing 3 songs, you record the basis for them, you mix them, you're waiting to master them, and then you got to wait. So I don't think I've written anything in about 3 months now, but you know I used to be able to write maybe 5 songs a day.
Wow.
When it hit me, you know, because it would just keep on going and flowing out and flowing out. So my lyric books, I got about 5 or 6 at home, completely full. We just sometimes just stupid rambling and stuff like that, you know, just like a few lines. If I'm thinking about saying, I hear a movie, I like a line in it, or I do history at uni. So if I'm reading a book and it's got a nice line in it, something about like the troubadour singing to the lady in the tower and stuff like that, you'll take that, write it down in your notebook and try and think about that. So that's a lot of pages of like trying to find inspiration, but when it does hit you, it really does, and then you can record a lot in a short time, which is really good.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your live show aspect, because obviously you've had quite a busy summer already by the sounds of it, more to come. How does it differ to kind of what we see here at Bay TV and your performances here?
So when I'm doing live, obviously there's a lot more space for me to run around in, you know.
Okay, and do you run around?
Well, not so much, not so much on my own. With my band, I'll be all over the place. I'll lose about 3 pounds of sweat during a 2-hour performance or something like that, because I'll be so active and, you know. But no, I do like to, back away from the microphone, walk around stage with the guitar on, and then also having a chat with the audience during the song, because I do one song, Folsom Prison Blues, Johnny Cash. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to, I can't remember his name, Andy Toyman now from London. He came down to Mid Wales Rhythm and Blues Club last summer, and he did Folsom Prison Blues, and I was supporting him that night, and he did it, and halfway through the song he was just stuck on the E, just waiting for the next verse to start, and he played The Who, Pinball Wizard, which fit perfectly with Folsom Prison Blues. So I've started doing that, where you can mix and match songs about. You can put, my band, for example, we used to put Whole Lot of Love and Hey Joe together, and make Thunderstruck and Born to Be Wild together. So you can make a lot more different. There's so much more sort of flexibility in the way you can do music when it's live as well. A lot more chatting to the audience. It's a lot more fluidity than the sort of it's quite structured when it's live or when it's on television and stuff like that. You've got your 3-minute slot. You play that, and there's no sort of introducing the song. There's no sort of talking about what made you want to play it, all that sort of stuff. Whereas if I did it like that, I could probably make 20 songs last an hour. With the talking and the pausing in between and the introducing, and the introducing the songs within songs, like the Johnny Cash version example I just gave. I could make it last hour and a half, hour and 3/4 easy, just by adding the talking and everything.
And I guess that's what makes it a full performance.
And it engages people. It will engage because I always get people coming up and sort of complimenting me on how much my sort of participation of the audience has come on in the last year, because I got quite a few people who are older than me. I'd say maybe like 40, 50, some 60-year-olds who have watched me grow as a musician since I was about 14 years old, and they're always really complimentary of the way my sort of my audience, sort of like the way I can engage with the audience has sort of grown in the last year, especially since I've been going solo.
Great. Well, thank you for joining us here again at Bay TV, and I think we're going to hear some more great music from yourself.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm a gunner as a fuss, I'm a gunner as a holler. About working all summer just to try to earn a dollar. Every time I call my baby, trying to get a date, well, my boss said, no die, son, you gotta work a lead. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Oh, well, my Papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you want to use a car to go riding there Sunday. Well, I called my baby, I tried to get a date. Well, my boss said, no die, son, you gotta work a lead. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. I'm gonna take my problem to the United Nations. We'll call my congressman, he said, quote, I'd love to help you, son, but you're too young to vote. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, but there